Yeah.
What's hood, what's good, what's going on? You know what's going down. It's Monday night in the virtual man cave. And we got RIGGA Presents Moments with what's good, OG? What's good with your family?
Just another week, bruh. One more. But look, brother might be in a different status tomorrow, motherfucker.
Oh, you might have to go back to work.
I might have to go. Yo, bruh.
Oh snap. Oh snap,
Hey,
vacation is
hey, hey,
over.
hey, hey. It's bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bittersweet, yo. I'm happy that we might be able to get back to work. I'm a little upset because we still got to go through this little menagerie of trying to get people with their health care and shit. Yo, Democrats, work on your shit, bro. Get this shit correct. Let's go. All right, get this shit corrected. But if it means me going back to work and mama start complaining about not having a paycheck,
Now, let me ask you this.
let's get my paycheck going.
Let me ask you this. I know you want to go back to work. I know you want to get the paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Get everything clicking and rolling. Bills got to be paid. But how's your sleep schedule, bro? Are you ready to get back?
Yo, other than
Like,
yo, brother, check me. Other than me being sick last week, being real sick,
right.
I was sick. I had that shit last week. Yo, bro, I mean, I'm starting to learn how to sleep anyway. I've never been a heavy sleeper, but matter of fact, I was an
Mm.
insomniac for most of my life. So,
So are you
but
ready to get back on your work schedule as
I,
far
I
as
mine wasn't hard, bro. I had to go in on Mondays and Thursdays, and the rest of it I was remote work. I was working
okay?
from home, so I can get up and start work
So
at a pretty decent
because
time.
there's a lot of people who was fake complaining, like I'm mad I ain't going to work. They was mad they wasn't getting a paycheck. They wasn't mad they wasn't going to work. They mad they
Of
wasn't
course,
getting paid.
if
So
anybody tells you that, if you're okay, being furloughed only means that you're not working, but they're supposed to have you marked so you can come back and you're supposed to get back paid. So I'm not complaining about that. I don't take vacations like as hard as I should anyway. I've never have. I've always been a kind of just work until I got time, and then I'll pick a moment when I'm gonna go
yeah,
ahead and take some time off. I ain't never been a real,
I'm not. No,
I'm
I'm
trying
not
to do my
saying
best on
you.
my weekend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Right,
I
not
know what
you.
you're saying. No,
But
Jay, I
there's a
feel you.
lot of people
Yeah, I feel
who
you.
mad they
Yeah, I
gotta
feel
go
yeah.
back, and there's a lot of people whose sleep schedule is all jacked up.
Of course
They
it
was
is.
stay,
I
they
mean,
was
yeah.
they was staying up late, waking up late. You know what I mean? Chilling, living a
That's
good life.
me. I'm guilty as charged. That's if I ain't got to get up till 10:30, then I'm not getting up till 11. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't have to, I ain't do it. And truth be told, like everybody, like you couldn't find something to be busy. I've been busy for 45 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy.
Mm,
I've worked since I
okay,
was 12 years old, bruh.
so
I
so
can take
you
a good
deserve the
break.
right. You
Right.
deserve the right to
I,
have a
I
break.
I'm not mad about it. It didn't cost me
You earned the
nothing.
right. You earned the right
Yeah,
to work from home.
yeah. It don't cost me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It did hurt, but I'm supposed to get back paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get that
So
retro pay.
I get retroed.
So let
And
me
if
ask
I
you this
don't,
though.
I'll take leave on that bitch. I ain't worried about that.
Let me
I
ask you
will I
this,
will dock it.
because you mentioned something. You said you've been working since you've been 12 years old, right?
Yes,
That,
sir.
that's a long time. Usually back at that age, that's when we start to develop friendships. That's when we develop. You know, what I say, our we start to find out who our core friends are going to be. In certain situations, right? So I guess that leads into the first question of the night, the first topic question. Do you have a wingman? Let's discuss.
And
So
I hope everybody understands what a wingman is. Now
I was
I'm
just
coming
about to
from a
say that.
culture.
Let's
Yeah, I'm
let's
coming from a
define
culture
let's define
of
what a wingman is. Go
yeah, I'm
ahead.
coming from a culture of being in the Air Force. And your wingman is your guy to your right. You know what I'm saying? The guy that got your six all the time. You know what I'm saying? Able to look out for you, know that you got most people will call them best friends. You know what I'm saying? Most people are gonna call their best friend their wingman. You know, but sometimes they ain't gotta just be your best friend. Just somebody who you know that's so tight that you ain't gotta. When you say this, they gonna say that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
What's
saying?
it's one of those what's understood don't have to be
Don't
explained.
have to be spoken, right? Right. And so I always wonder, like, do people have wingmen around them? Do you feel like you got a wingman? You know what I'm saying? You got somebody who you run just like that. Every time you don't got to think nothing. That's my ace boon coon right there. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
him right there. You
You never
know
got to question their intentions, they thought process, their integrity, nothing about it. Because they, like you said, they're your wingman.
that that's
If
that's
it's
that's your
it,
wingman. You can
it's
go.
one of those
That
situations where they say, "Yo, we need to get up out of here." You don't question, nah, we not leaving. You say, "Oh, we out. Oh, all right, we out then. All
you
right,
know,
cool."
hey, Jay. Every situation, you
You
know
don't
what I'm
question.
saying.
You don't
Every
question.
situation, you can hear him, and or you don't even have to think. It's kind of like,
Y'all look at each other and be like, "Oh, word. Oh, all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
cool.
you know, like,
Oh, all
hey.
right. Oh,
All
say
right, so
less.
that was
Say
my
less."
question. Like, I was wondering if, like,
Um,
do you got that with you right
I'll
now, or
be
you got to find them, or
um
do you know where they're at?
I'm gonna be fortunate. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm kind of fortunate because I have several wingmen. I don't even have a wingman. I have wingmen. I got a
I was
company.
gonna ask that.
I
That's
got
gonna be the second part of this question. How many
I have a
people do
squad.
you
I'll
have?
be
Yeah.
since we use the analogy of the Air Force and where the term originated from. I have a squadron.
Okay.
Any one of us can run point. All right. Um, we are there for each other. We are a support system. We the homies. We've been best friends since we've been about 13 years old. I mean,
Right.
we all of us are in our 40s now. So do the math. We've seen decades with each other. So we've seen all stages of our life. Teenagers, 20s, 30s, and now we in our 40s. There's nothing there's nothing that my brothers can't call and ask me for.
Right.
There's nothing I can't call and ask them for, and they there. Um, just to give a scenario, two of my best friends used to come down here and visit me all the time when I first moved out here, right? Now
Right.
they didn't come. The funny part is they never came at the same time. They both came at two separate times throughout the summer, throughout the year.
Uh huh.
Eventually, both of them moved out here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they saw the way the living was, it was chill. And they was like, yo, I'm about to relocate. Like one of them had a job where they could relocate it and just pick up and skedaddle. One made a smart move. He's been working with his company for over 20 something years. So he would be able to do a retirement and skedaddle and start a whole new career and whatnot out here. So yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Um, so yeah, and I also believe not only are they my wingmen, but just to go more in depth as to why they my wingmen. I always believe if you want to know who you are and where you are at life, look at the people you associate with and look at
And
where they
again,
are.
this is
Look at
another
where
part
they
of the
are at life.
question. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
'Cause the- yeah.
see what they're doing. Because if they're not doing anything, chances are you're not doing anything. You are because you are the company you keep,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
I understand.
So
I understand.
if if your brothers are motivated, if your friends are doing things, if you talk about life, if you talk about, just being better, it doesn't have to be about money. It doesn't have to be about business and economics and stuff. If you just talk about being better, not being like being 1% better, not talking about I'm gonna be great tomorrow. Now I'm gonna be better tomorrow than what I was today, but not as good as I will be the day after. And if you have a circle like that, then bruh, you untouchable
Right.
because
Right.
just like you said, they're your wingman. So if they see you slipping, they're gonna uplift you, or they might even have to. They might not even have to uplift you just because you flying close enough to them. They jet stream and they energy is gonna lift you up and keep you afloat. You know what I mean? You flying in
Yeah.
their
I mean,
wing path.
yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to. I'm trying to give folks a chance. Like if they are listening, if y'all out there, by all means, put your comments. If you can get in, send some comments, and let us know what y'all think about it. But again, yeah, it's a person or a couple of people that you can run around or get around with, And just like Jay is saying, just you don't have to say nothing. Everything that y'all do is, every motion, every thought is in unison, and y'all doing it to make sure that each other is okay. Um, the second part of this question was, how many people do you consider a wingman? You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, Jay, you may have a quote unquote squadron of folks, okay, which is cool. You got a group of I tend to I'm gonna say that my wingman numbers are few. You know what I'm saying? Not far, but few. You know what I'm saying? Just like how everybody talks about keeping a circle of people that is close. You ever notice you had a bunch of friends back in the day, and then all of a sudden, you noticed that that circle was getting a little tighter. You know what I'm saying? It became a little bit smaller. It's the same thing with Wingman. What up, Nate?
What's happening?
Cool bean. Good, good. Hope you had a good weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, yo. So hopefully you can see the question up there. We started off early today, Nate. We ain't jiving today, Nate. We going into the hard questions in life. You hear me? So we wanted to know, Jay kind of explaining himself. I was just explaining it for you, my brother. Do you have a wingman in your life?
Yeah.
Oh, he said it real cool. Yeah. I mean, you want to explain a little bit, or you just want us to just guess like this? Just one
Now,
motherfucker. That's all it is, bro.
normally it is. I mean, but usually, as far as it depends on how you want to use that wingman. My cousin is probably my main wingman.
Right, right.
Like if I know somebody I can like, especially like if even though I ain't got no reason to lie about nothing these days, like not saying I was lying back in the days, but you know what I'm trying to say, like but because right now, honestly, my main wingman would actually be a wing woman, which would be my sister.
But that's okay. That's just as good, yo. You know that you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gotta be siblings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just ends up that your tightest person is one of your siblings. It might be a cousin, Jay man, it might be a cousin, somebody that gotta be tight. You just want to make sure they on the same page as
You
you
know,
are about
I don't.
everything going on.
I don't count my siblings because that's Omega level red. If I ever needed my siblings, like they got my back. But like if I ever had a problem and I'm calling my siblings, yeah, that's level red. Like they not trying to play about their little brother. They don't play about their little brother. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, my siblings,
All right, so that's cool. You don't have to account for them on that. Again, Jay, that might be like you said. That's dog team X right there. You know what I'm
yeah, like
saying?
that. That's
Yeah,
Delta
yeah,
Squad.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
Delta.
yeah,
I leave them alone.
yeah. I'm just saying, like again, like just that wing. I kind of laughed when he said it. Nate left, but I'm sure I'll bring him back. I
Oh no,
know he'll
I'll be
come
right
back, but
back.
I kind of laughed when he mentioned it. Like you just said that when you was doing shit in the background, and he was doing some bad shit. But the truth is that's who runs with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not a bad thing. Those usually when you need that time, when you might need somebody
So let me ask you
cover it
this.
up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
How did you know? How did you know? When did you come to realization that your wingman, or in Nate's case, wing woman, but I just think it's just a term. Gender don't matter.
Right. Right.
Um, how did you? When did you know that your wingman was your wingman? Like, how did
Oh,
you?
we
What?
had to do, yo, bro. You have to be out in order to know, and then things happen that have you all of a sudden you like, oh, okay, I got to bring him with me every time we go. So I got to bring her with me every time we ride and when we go do something. Cause situations call for common sense and quick thinking sometimes. And you
And
can't
what's funny?
always talk about what you gotta do, but if your wingman or that person with you is kind of
All
in sync
my
with you,
my
all of
wingman.
a sudden something shit can get fixed real fast when two brains are thinking like one. And a
You
lot of
know, you know what's
times,
funny,
that's when you get like me and my like. I got homies that I call
Stop
my
it, Nate.
wingmen.
Stop it.
Uh,
Nah, Nate is laughing at you
about what?
because I keep doing an interjection and you keep going. That's why Nate
So
is laughing.
I'm looking at Jay face now.
I know you want to cut in, but it's my damn show. I want to talk. God damn it! Why everybody always want to cut me off in the middle of my shit?
It's called a conversation,
I'm
huh?
not,
It's
that's what
called a
I'm. Y'all always
conversation.
doing that. Don't do that, man. I'm
All right, we're
trying to
gonna let
get
you
my
cook.
shit out.
We're gonna let you cook.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk. But yeah, like when you get out, you go to best. Here we go. Best scenario. You go to a club. Usually you're gonna ride to a club either solo or one man jacking with you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to go to the club with nobody that you know ain't got your back. So you're gonna bring somebody you know that they not gonna stay far. They not gonna be like hands on touching you and y'all just walking around all over the place. That looks kind of, as my man Riley would say, that's gay. You know what I'm saying? But your wingman gonna be somewhere close by, making sure that your ball head ain't got no problems, and you doing the same thing. You catching him out the peripheral, making sure he got his thing going. So y'all don't even have to say nothing. Y'all just making sure everything is all right. Situation come up. Mud come over, say something. Y'all get a little eye and a little whisper, talking about what's happening, and then everything rolls on. Some people don't know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go places with people and they ain't got that kind of emotion with you. You can't understand what's going on, what they doing, where they at. Mother always in the back over there somewhere doing something he ain't got no business. Talking to people he ain't supposed to be talking to. Ain't gave you no heads up that he going to make that move. You know what I'm saying? Your wingman gonna give you a heads up. Hey, bro, I'm finna step over here real quick. I keep an eye out, see what's going on, see make sure everything is all right. You got that bond. You ain't gotta worry about that. And I gotta admit, some folks they might be cool acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I say acquaintances, they might know who you are. They might know what's that, but they ain't got that. You ain't got that. You ain't got that rapport with them. You don't feel that comfortable running around them because you don't know if something will happen. You
Listen,
got to
your
know your
wingman,
wingman ready to do whatever got to go. You know what I'm saying? Wingman, you ain't got to say nothing. Shit start popping off.
not even that.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
it's the difference between you telling everybody you good, and then your wingman asks you, "Yo, what's the matter?" You know what I'm saying? Because they know
Yeah. Oh,
what's up
your
because they
wingman
know you.
asking you good. Yeah, your wingman asking you good. Right, Jay.
Yeah.
You good. Yeah.
Everybody asking you good. You like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Your wingman ask you. He don't even ask you good. Yo, what's up, bro? What's happening?
Yeah, you got it.
Because they
Exactly,
already
Jay.
know.
Yes. You know that's one of them I ain't gotta answer you kind of questions. You know what
Because
I'm saying? And your wingman pick it up like, oh yeah, brother.
I
I'm finna.
remember there was a situation where we was younger and whatnot, young kids, and one of my friends was about to go do something, and as a wingman and as you should, you never let your homie fly solo anywhere. And it was just like a random, we just happened to bump into my homie walking down the street, and it was just a random meeting. And we was like, "Oh no, you going where? Oh, you by your? Why you ain't call us? Oh no,
Yeah,
we
why
all
you
going.
buy?
Come
Yeah,
on, why
yeah,
you ain't?
exactly. Yeah,
Come
no
on,
type
bro.
in situations, right, Jay?
Like,
Situations.
and I
Yeah.
don't even mean, and it wasn't even on no fighting situation. My homie was about to go to this chick crib in another projects. So what you going? Oh, you going? Why you going by yourself? Oh, no, you're not going by yourself. Nah, you good. We good. We all going. And it's more or less aligns like we not going out there to beat up the world, but hey, if you get beat up, we get beat up with you, so it
Word
don't
up.
matter.
Yeah, we gotta, let's get this
Yeah,
fixed. Yeah, yo, we can't let
but
that happen by
you're not going out there by
especially if they
yourself.
know, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about. That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's not
talking about.
happening. You know,
I'm waiting because I want to know if Leo, since he is a superhero, I want to know if he runs around with a wingman. It might be little Leo now. Little Leo might be his wingman now. You know what I'm saying? He got he
now
got he got mini Batman on his chest.
You know, Leo's gonna say it was him and his big brother.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You
Yeah,
know, Leo gonna say Big Bro's his right hand man.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
Which
makes
I could
sense.
say, me and my bro, we always been cool. But there's such a large age gap between us. There's a 10-year age gap. So we when he's 15, I'm 5. We ain't really vibing like that. We cool, but
Yeah, but now you 35 and you 25. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
45 and you 35. So that
nah,
could be a little bit more
even
reasonable
before
now.
then, it
Yeah, that's
was
reasonable now.
when I was 15, you know what I'm saying? He 25. Oh, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool enough to hang out. Nate, what you watching, man?
I bet I just watching the end of my Pistons game.
Okay,
Oh, I
they
thought you was
winning.
in there swatting flies for. I thought that big ass wasp got in the house. Nigga, you look like you about to swat something out. Goddamn,
We're
Godzilla
gonna get
jumped
you
in
some
there. Wow.
raid.
Nah, we just took the back to back. We 9-2 now.
Oh,
Okay.
they play. Yo. Yeah, I have to say, Nate, the Pistons are balling, ain't they? They
Yeah, for
fight
now.
with each other, but they've been balling. I see. You saw the fight the other. You saw him and you saw Durant and Thompson going at it.
Yeah,
He did
and they
that over there. I got that shit. I got that. You good? That swingman shit right there. You hear what I'm saying? Got
right.
mad at him for a
Wait,
second. They went over to the
Durant,
sideline,
Durant's on
fixed
the
that.
Durant's on the Pistons.
No, not Durant. Durant.
Not Durant, Durant.
Oh, Durant.
Jalen, Jalen
Jalen
Durant.
Durant. Jalen Durant.
Okay, I'm about to say, what did I miss?
Oh, that's that big man they got. That's that. Yeah, that's the new birth of Ben
Yeah,
Wallace. That's the new
but
birth
don't
of Ben
worry.
Wallace right there, bro.
It's early in the season. We'll see what goes on as the season progresses.
Yeah. So,
You
but I
know.
hope that. Yeah, I hope our guests
So
out
Nate,
there. If
let me
anybody
let me
got one,
ask
I
you
hope they
this:
come in.
if the I know it's early, like I said, it's early in the season, but if the Pistons don't make the playoff, who's the other team you rooting for?
Nobody.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm positive.
Okay. I'm just asking because the Yankees didn't make the playoffs, and I seen you with a Blue Jays jersey on.
That's
The
crazy
Yankees
work,
did make the
man. Yo,
playoffs.
that's crazy work, Nate.
The Yankees did make the playoffs, though. The Mets didn't
I
make the
mean,
playoffs.
they got eliminated out the playoffs, but but
How
what
many games?
happened was
Which series did the Mets make it in?
Ooh.
Oh, they was already in Cancun.
I got that shit on.
they just ate up all the good continental breakfast before the Yankees got there. It don't matter.
They wasn't even in the same hotel at that point. What they
Right.
did? They wasn't even at the same.
So,
You go to the
but
same.
my question
Oh,
is,
y'all first round lose. Y'all wait. Y'all even get around. Get up out of here. Y'all down there at
okay,
the Puerto Vallarta while we down
but
there
but
at the
Nate, it doesn't
Alto
change the fact
Poco.
though that you had on the Yankee jersey all season. Never seen you wear a Blue Jays jersey. Soon as the Yankee
Nate, tell
lose,
them it's part of your
you gotta.
job, Nate. It's part of your
That's a
job,
that's
Nate.
a lie. That's a lie. One, it's part of the job of the MLB show. Two, I wore that jersey on one of our Mancave show episodes because I gave a background history on it on that show.
God, y'all hear
Because the
that?
person,
That's major. That's MLB Nate, baby.
because
We say,
you
yo,
know who
we
questioned me about wearing the jersey?
professionals.
It was Corey. Corey's the one that like Nate. What you doing with a Blue Jays jersey on?
To be caught by the mayor.
And I explained the story. Explained the story.
To be caught by the mayor. That's messed up work right there, yo. Oh yeah, this is game. Hold on, let me stop. That's
And
crazy
you
work.
and you know what? You notice ever since that day, Corey never been back.
That's yo, yo,
See what you did, Nate?
yeah.
Whatever, man. And
They primaried the mayor. That's jacked up.
That's bad.
They primaried him.
I'll say right now, getting back on topic. Right now, my favorite kind of mode though is one man jacket. Right now,
Hey, that it might be necessary too, though. You know what I'm saying, Nate? It might have to be necessary because not everybody can fulfill that role. So it's understandable. You know what I'm saying?
and
It's
I know,
okay
and I
because
know when
some
it's
people
time to
just can't
go,
fit. Not anybody can fit the nobody. Not anybody can fit the bill of a wingman. You know what
and
I'm
when,
saying?
it's time to go, I know I just got to worry about make sure I get out or go. I ain't got to worry about nobody else.
Say that hey, a man got to take care of himself. You hear what I'm saying? That's understandable. And if you're going to go in them, and you're gonna go in them territories, you just got to know how to step. That's why
Mhm.
it's that at some
Oh, you know
point you
what?
need to
You
really
know
know.
what MLB Nate the Great's other nickname is? He good.
Oh, hey,
He
ain't
good.
nobody worried about. Hey, Nate.
I'm just a humble kid. I'm just a humble kid from Brooklyn.
We understand. Put your hoodie on.
Put your hoodie on. You know what
Put your
I'm
hoodie on, son.
saying? we gonna go Assassin's Creed up in this joint, boy. We
You
finna
know what
go
I'm
low
saying?
for you, Nate. Don't worry, we got you, Nate. We got you.
I'm
We
just a humble.
got you.
I'm just a humble kid from Brooklyn.
Just that humble kid. Look,
Exactly. We hear you. We hear
we
you.
got you, Nate.
Speaking of being humble, let's talk about the Hall of Fame induction. I don't know what R&R stands for when you sent it, so I'm just
Rock
gonna
and
let you.
roll, rock and roll, rock and roll.
Okay.
Rock and Roll Hall of
I ain't
Fame.
know if it was
So
rock and roll. We was talking about the Baseball Hall of Fame. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna let Unc
no,
rock it.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
I don't even
because
know who got nominated.
I mean a couple of well-known hip hop artists got in. Salt and Pepper got in. You know, one of the biggest ones was Outkast. Cyndi Lauper got in. They went in. They did a tribute to Sly and the Family Stone
Wait, hold
while
up.
they was up there.
Time out, time out. Let's bring this back. Salt and Pepper and whatchamacallit got it, and Outkast got in at the same time.
Yeah,
Now, both of them, now hear me out. Both of them deserve to be there. No question.
right.
You know what I mean? But Salt and Pepper should have been in there a long time ago.
You say that, but I think it's just the fact that they got recognized as a female group. You know what I'm saying? That's it's one of the reasons why it's kind of iconic that they did get in. And they're thinking about
What took them so long?
hard R&B, I mean hard rap acts, hard hip hop acts back in our day that they're really starting to consider. And again, they're pioneers, yo. I mean, it might be you might figure that it's about time, but I think it is about time.
That's my
We're
thing
talking
is
about
what took
35,
them
40
so
years.
long?
I think it's about time. Yeah.
What took them so long?
I think it's like any Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah.
It's a lot of people that should have been in for a
There's
lot
a
of other
lot of
different Hall of
people.
Fame,
Yeah, it definitely is a
and
lot
they
of
still
people,
aren't.
They also did they put in Soundgarden last night. Soundgarden went in last
That's
night.
that's well
Uh,
deserved too.
that's a very well deserved, and they did a lot of talking about the late Chris Cornell, one of my favorite singers. Honestly, as a falsetto, that's one of the baddest singers that I've ever heard in R and in rock. So, I felt it was real good that they went in and put him in also. And our other executive producer, Mandy, we were having this conversation about this on the show. Uh, the White Stripes made it also.
Really.
Jack White and his sister. But we did have a point about this. We felt like what was just said, Jay, as you just said, what took them so long to get Salt and Pepper. But and if you guys like rock like I do, I think you'll probably have the same question. Why did the White Stripes get in so fast? You know what I'm saying? I know it's Jack White and his sister. It was a two-man band, and they had a great album when their first album was one of the greatest rock albums that came out. It was good. But we were saying, like, considering a lot of the groups that, like what Nate just said, there's a lot of time that goes into it. We just felt like they went in a little bit too soon. They're a good rock group, but it wasn't like I have a couple of people that could have probably went in there a little bit sooner than and they did in that category. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Well,
I was
sometimes
wondering, do y'all feel the same way?
it's not what you do, it's who you know and who
And
recognizes
obviously,
your body of work. You know, It could be somebody on the committee that really loves their body of work and said we want to put them in here now. Yo, they deserve it. Um, yeah, that's what I believe. 'Cause I believe that in
I
a
I
lot of things.
I feel the same way though. I mean, yeah, if it's really a real dynamic group, they could. The White Stripes was really good, and they made a mark. I don't know. I would have waited a couple more years for them to go in. There's probably a couple more acts that could have got a step up before they did. But I'm not mad either. I like the White Stripes. They play music that makes you look around and everything, and
Now,
it was catchy.
I
I guess the
Good.
next question is, what is the criteria to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh, bro, that's rock and roll shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure it's gotta be a staple of work that can stand out against the test of time and against those that are also in the industry. You got to give Salt and Pepper. Again, we can talk about it along the lines of them putting in Outcast and Salt and Pepper, and you got to see what all the stuff that they done. They got a list of credits, bro. I mean, for what they've done in the hip hop community and how they've been able to handle everything that's going on. It's very
Like,
deserving. It's very deserving.
if you think about it, by the time Outkast was taking over the industry, Salt and Pepper was already retired. And I'm not
Yeah, because
knocking,
they came out in the late '80s, early '90s. You're
and
right.
I'm not knocking either group because they both deserve the right to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
for that. Oh,
They
for
both
sure.
have
For
a
sure.
phenomenal
For
body of
sure.
work. My argument is they Salt and Pepper should have been in there sooner.
I
You
got it,
know,
but Jay, there's another reason with that too, Jay. It's a female artist, and I think that they're always gonna have a hard time.
and that's even more of a
Like you said,
reason why they need to
whoever's
be
on the
there.
board, Jay, whoever's on the board, they're
Right.
probably like, I don't know, are they ready? You know what I'm saying? As
I
everything else in every business that there is, I think there's still a little bit of misogyny about who they want to, as far as that is concerned. I think some are going to get weighed a little bit more than others. But you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? I know that's your point too. You can't deny their contributions. They've done a lot. Yo, bro.
I've
People
always
can't live without a couple of songs from Salt and Pepper. You know what I'm saying? The kids grew up with that shit. They watching their mamas in the kitchen talking about shoot, doo. And whose family hasn't danced to? You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, what's the damn song they had? I forgot. See,
well,
Salt and Pepper
push
song,
it.
Push It. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. Who don't dance to Push It? Who don't know the words? You know, like everybody in the house going through the house, dancing in the kitchen, sliding on the kitchen floor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing the push it dance.
Well, I also say you got to remember too when they actually really started allowing a lot of hip hop groups into the Hall of Fame. You know, Run DMC was like one of the few at the time. You know, who got in there when they did because their music was kind of like bordering with rock as well. So that was another thing that I think that helped them get in there a lot sooner than a lot of other artists. I mean, Salt and Pepper, like I understand, Jay said they came in the late '80s, but I would still put Salt and Pepper and Outkast around the same time because Outkast came in the early '90s as well. Now, like Unc said, I hear what you're saying about the White Stripes because I'm thinking of it. White Stripes didn't drop their first album to '99, and
Exactly.
so to put them in there at the same time as Soundgarden, no, I can understand that and I'm just throwing the name off of somebody back in the day. I can understand if you threw Green Day in there. They was all around the same time. But White Stripes to me goes more into the 2000s, as if anything.
And that's like my point. It's like you said, and considering the fact that you know Outkast is the first Southern rap group that we are going to acknowledge. They brought up that Southern rap. You know what I'm saying? They brought that South rap up. Um, they're gonna be icons for that for whatever the reason. But I think that their progression is just like how we saw them in hip hop. because a lot of
Mhm.
people wasn't really down with them when they first came out. You know, remember how everybody gave Outkast, like, who these brothers coming from
No,
Atlanta
I was rocking
trying
with
to
them,
rap?
especially when they dropped AT Aliens. Man, listen,
Yeah, see,
just by the wheels of steel.
We
I
all
think
know, we all know them. We
Don't
all
know
know them.
how you
Because like
feel.
I was telling them, like I grew on that like very late. At Outkast, I ended up
Yo,
just hopping on the bandwagon
I ain't going
like
front.
3 albums in. You know what I'm saying? AT
I ain't going
Aliens, bruh. It
AT
took AT
Aliens.
Aliens. You know what I'm saying? It was
Man,
they already had
that
Southern. You know what I'm saying?
Southern Play Cadillac
Yeah,
music.
they said Southern
Yeah,
Playalistic was
Southern Play
that shit was
Cadillac
the
music.
album.
It
yeah,
was dope.
that was the first album before the
That was the
ATL.
Yeah,
album.
before
Yeah,
AT
that's the
Yeah,
Aliens.
first album. And then you really didn't catch them. I didn't catch until I heard AT Aliens. Then I
No,
went back, and
that
then
was
I
their
can't,
second
and
album.
I couldn't stop myself after
No,
that. It
you
was
caught them.
everything they
No, you
did.
caught them early. If you caught AT Aliens, you caught them early. That was their second album they dropped.
But like I said, but you had Southern Cal, Southern Playalistic,
Yeah, all the players
which
play.
got mad drops. Yeah,
Bang.
they got mad drops on that.
Yeah,
So
but
again,
for me, like I said, what made me a fan was AT Aliens, and man, that whole album was a complete body of work.
all of it was. Then you got
Like it was a
goddamn
masterpiece.
Aquemini, and then you know
Yep.
what I'm saying. Then you got Stankonia. You got it's
and they just kept on doing it,
it
hit
was
after
just
hit.
doing it, bro, and everybody couldn't understand how they dress and how they act, but nobody could deny them brothers was throwing bars at folks, beats that came out of nowhere and shit that you can ride and dance to. That was hip hop, and that was really what took over for them. I'm glad that they made it. And it's most deserved. Oh my God, yo, that those two, Andre and Big Boy, yeah, bro.
Well,
Those they're
let me ask
always
you
gonna
this:
go down as faves,
to
yo,
Nate,
favorites.
what Nate said earlier, though, they just recently, when we say recently, the past, maybe 2 decades, just started recently letting in hip hop artists, right?
Yes,
Should we really care?
yes.
Should we want their validation to say,
I
hey,
don't
we
think it's about any of that.
so what's it
It's
about then?
deserving. It's a movement of
So
music that they belong in. It's called rock and roll, but it should be the Music Hall of Fame. It
that
really
okay, let's
should.
get to that.
Yeah,
Should they
it should be
rename
the
it to the
Music Hall of Fame.
Music Hall of Fame instead of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Right, right. They got it, but they always gonna try to take something from it. You know what I'm saying? It should be ours in the first place. We created rock and roll. Everybody want to be mad and want to argue about this. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We're the creators of music, so it should have been It should have been the Music Hall of Fame. But I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing is that those folks on the rock and roll side are also understanding and they're giving their props to these acts. And that's why it's coming up a little bit more. A lot of people ask that question when a Tribe Called Quest got, put in there a while back. Like you said, would anybody put in the Beastie Boys? Why would and Run DMC? But you're looking at the actual gatekeepers when you talk about Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. You know, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. They all these you got to start giving props to these groups, and soon it will have to happen because even some of these rock groups actually parry a lot of their music from these art acts. My group that I can't wait when I see them when they do, Public Enemy. I can't wait for Public Enemy to have their shit when it goes in there. If they're not already in there, there's a lot that's going to be shown up. So
You know,
their time is coming. Their time is coming.
I had to look it up too, just to make sure I got it right. You gotta look at. It's not like these are like in the last 2 decades we just started having people, from music that we like or that we, relate to being in there. They've been in there since the '80s. With
Right.
Chuck Berry, James Brown, Ray Charles, Sam Cooke, Fats Domino.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying? So it's not like they haven't recognized our music. Aretha
So
Franklin, Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye.
I
Chuck
guess
Checker
my
was
I
in
guess
yeah,
my
that's
beef
and,
is
yeah.
I guess my beef is with the name of it then, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It could be true, but I'm saying it's understanding that as long as they start in putting all brands of music and who matters to it, I think it's okay. Because like I
But I
said,
think,
they put Chubby Checker in this one too, so they
and
he was recognized. Cindy Lauper was
yeah,
recognized. So
I wouldn't get too crazy about the name of it because if you think about some of the instruments that are used in rock and roll, it's the same instruments that are used in hip hop music too.
of
Drums,
course, of
drums, the
course,
guitar, and stuff like that. All of that is used, it's just played differently. Like
that's all.
sometimes, like I remember I was trying to introduce my cousin to rock music. He couldn't get into the guitar part. Like I was having him listen to 30 Seconds to Mars, Chevelle, and all that. But now when he heard it with just the drums, like he was into it. He loved it. But when they started putting the guitar in it, he couldn't get with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the drums just sound like a beat, like a regular beat, like a beat you would rap over. So he was into that. But I like the whole guitar part too as well, and all of it put together. So it's all kind of the same. They just had a name for it. So I don't really take no offense to it.
Right, right, right,
Now,
right.
listen, on your cousin's behalf, I used to play rock band. I was the drummer. I just want to let you know. So I get it. I could only play the drums. I couldn't get the guitar.
It's the
I was in there
fingers, Jay,
rocking.
right, Jay? It's the
Yeah.
fingers, right? It's the fingers.
Nah, but I
Right?
could hold.
Damn,
I could
damn.
I could do I could pippity pat. You know what I mean? Hands as
Tell
fast and
you
I could
what,
pippity
though,
pat.
I wish I was as talented as they were. Wish I could learn how
Word.
to play the piano like that, so I could. Because if you could do the piano, you could play the guitar. So I always found that to be the most fascinating things. How you could put chords to move up and down, and you know where they're at. Amazing shit.
Well, I'm gonna start a one man cancel culture, and I want the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame name to be changed to the Music Hall of Fame.
Okay, there you go, Jay. You bring it up.
It's a one man cancel culture.
And you argue with that guy with the three consolidated hairs across his head, talking about, "I'm sorry, sir, we can't do that this week."
And I'm gonna say, okay, whatever, I'm out. I'm going back home.
Jay, what thing you say
I ain't
no?
got time to fight.
Well, I
Jay,
guess
leave it alone.
I only gonna play devil advocate. I guess they're gonna say, well, we already got a music awards. It's kind of for everybody, and that's the Billboard Music Awards. So
Ooh,
all
that
these
doo doo. But that's yearly. We're talking about iconically and standing a Hall of Fame. You gotta be famous to be a singer.
Yep.
Anybody get a Billboard award. They proved that.
Now, this is my favorite time of the year, because I don't like Christmas. I don't get nothing on Christmas. That ain't my holiday. My holiday, because as you can see, I've been snacking on pretzels all night long. And I gotta play the fool sitting right here next to me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's how greedy I am. But I just been real. I've been real respectful, and I haven't been eating.
We appreciate that.
I just been snacking. I just been grazing on pretzels, but I've been looking at this cornbread and chicken, and I've been ready to bust it down. All right. So
Oh, keeping my brother from his dinner. That's crazy.
yeah. So we need to know, how are you guys spending Thanksgiving this year? What's going on?
Go ahead, Nate.
ain't doing nothing. I don't travel during the holidays.
I hear that. I
I'll
hear
be
that.
not even just for this year. I just don't travel holidays. Period. If I'm not able to drive to where I need to go, I'm not going. I'm not sitting in no airport for 2 days. None of that stuff.
Especially now.
I'll leave the airport and go right back home.
Especially now, bruh. Yo, I'm not. Hey, listen, y'all. We can get a little political or whatever we want to, but you gotta understand, man. Traveling for eating some meal that probably somebody didn't even cook right. If you ain't cooking it yourself, you gotta kind of think about it. And it ain't even worth it no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? With you, Nate. I ain't flying nowhere. I know how people would want to see each other.
Wait,
Family gatherings are cool, but
listen.
we can
Food,
FaceTime.
food costs too much to have all that people come over your house. Don't be coming to my house thinking you eating for free. Uh-uh. You see, man, listen, it's like $3 a pound for a turkey. Nah, man, we eating yard bird
Who's
today.
still eating turkey? You know what I'm saying? Nobody even like turkey no
We
more. You know
eating
what
yard
I'm saying?
bird.
Who eating turkey? Go on, get you a bucket of chicken from Popeyes and some of that mashed potatoes and gravy and chill. You know what I'm saying? Be all right. It'll be all right. It's
Yeah.
okay to cook. And look, I'm not taking it away. Cause I don't know if there's a better meal. Yo, my family can cook. Your family can cook, Jack? Nate, you know you got people in your family can cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we saying we don't want no food, but like
No,
Jay just said, say it again, Jay. What it costs?
grocery
It costs a
groceries is
lot.
too damn high.
Let's
It ain't the
let us
rent no
be
more.
let us
It's
and
the groceries.
let us be in today's let's be in today's world. Okay? We ain't got that money.
So wait, listen. You know how much eggs cost, right? You know how many eggs I gotta break to make a pie,
You know how
to
many
make
eggs
some
you gotta
macaroni
cook
and to
yeah,
make
you know
some
how many eggs you
macaroni and
gotta make to get
cheese.
some deviled eggs?
Then I gotta do deviled eggs. Bro, that's like $100 in eggs right there just for all of that. And I gotta cook for a whole squadron. I only gonna see
Don't
y'all.
make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying?
I only
Don't
see
make
y'all
no
maybe
sense.
two, three times out the year. I love y'all, but listen, FaceTime me what you eating. I'm gonna FaceTime you what I'm eating, and I'm gonna have all my eggs in the refrigerator for breakfast tomorrow
Bro,
and
I
the
think
week
it's gonna
after.
be a lot of
'Cause
people
I
eating
got
that Burger
I
King
got
this
kids
year.
to eat. I got kids to feed. Now I love you.
Yeah, see, I've had my Thanksgivings here now for the last couple of years, last 3, 4 years or whatever. So now, like I'm saying, who eats turkey now? 'Cause especially being here, I'm waiting on that brisket. That's what I'm waiting on that brisket, boy.
At the A, Texas Thanksgivings are the best, baby. Wanna know why? Cause you put them big meats on them. You put them big meats on the grill, baby. Hell yeah, them ribs and them damn briskesses. Ah,
Brisket.
that shit sounds so good too, don't it? Yes, sir. A brisket. Ah,
Briskesses.
briskesses, boy, that's some good stuff.
That's crazy. So, what you got going on for Thanksgiving this year?
Bruh, we don't even. I'm with y'all. I don't think that the last 4 years we ain't cooked a turkey. You know what I'm saying? We'll go. I done lamb chops. I've cooked some lamb chops, ribs. Nate, we did the brisket. You know what I'm saying? We already done that, and I love cooking it. It ain't so bad. Something
Yeah.
different. And turkey don't make. Hey, bruh, turkey
Listen,
played out. I don't understand it. Turkey played out. Ain't
all
doubt.
I
There's
know.
still macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. A few years ago, maybe about 3 years ago. Um, and it lasted for about a good 7 years. I was good with it. Yeah, I used to order Chinese food on Thanksgiving.
Hey,
I was chilling. A lot of people used to be like, "Oh, why you ordering Chinese food? Don't you want to go?" I said, "No, no, because that means I gotta travel. I gotta drive to somebody's house. Nope. I'm good. Nope. I'm gonna order this Chinese food. I'm gonna watch this TV. I'm gonna chill. I'm cooling. I'm good.
I don't mind the family gathering, but it ain't really necessary much. You know what I'm saying?
Truthfully,
Some
it ain't even the same like it used to be because
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
everybody kind of stick. They got their own little circle of family members, and that's it. For me, too, for
Ain't the
Thanksgiving,
same no more because Granny died. When Granny goes, it don't be the same no more.
right? And for me, my grandmother slowed down on cooking sometimes. So it's like the only other person in the house I really go to is either my brother's house or my cousin. And the only reason I go to my cousin is because
That's
uh,
your
his, wa-
wingman.
his wife cooks really well. His wife cooks really well too. But also his mom, my aunt cooks, and my aunt and his mom and my grandmother are sisters. So they got the same level of like cooking. So that's another reason I would go over there.
Yep.
Yeah, and again, y'all mentioned it like 3 times, but it is about the travel, yo. Nobody wants to go nowhere. Who wants to be mixed up with any of that? Whether it's in the car or in a plane. I'm with you, Nate. To see an airport during this time of the any time of the year is bad, but around this time, oh hell no.
Yeah.
There's nothing there that I want to deal with. And let's be truthful. Who wants to travel knowing that we got to put up with what we got to go on right now in the airports?
Yeah.
TSA don't give a damn. Your flight probably your flight is probably delayed, if not already canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're dealing with right now. And
So they,
then the traffic of having to deal with shit yo, if they not paying nobody, what make you think that your luggage is okay when they throw that shit on? If it goes on the right airplane, you know what I'm saying? You don't know none of what's going down in the airport. I'm
yeah,
not dealing with that.
'cause
That's not me. I'm with you, Nate.
I think
Yo,
they said international was primary. It's not going to be affected. Then after that, it would be some of the major hubs, not all of the major hubs. It would be some of them. And see, that's why I said the difference is now because I'm here. I got to fly to go back up home to New York. Now, when I was in Maryland, 3 hours, me and my brother go up to New York. That's a different story. We ain't even
that's a
got to take,
different story.
and we ain't even got to take 95. We take the back way going through
That's what I'm saying. You can
Pennsylvania,
still get
whatever.
there in good 3 hours. You know what I'm
And
saying?
avoid all the tolls and just go the back way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. Nah,
I ain't
not
never
not
going.
now.
I ain't never taking the back roads again.
Wow.
Oh no, I got into a bad car accident. Taking the back roads.
I,
Your back road's a little different now, huh, Jay, down there in North Carolina, huh?
Oh no, I took the. I was leaving Penn State and I was coming down here, and I was on the back roads, and yeah, let's just say that I'm glad the car went left instead of right. If the
What
car
happened?
went, if the car went right, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Where was you
Right,
going? What was right, eh?
I would have fell off the mountain.
Oh, it did it in and
It
you
would have
about to
been
go
game
down
over.
there and you about to go get your deliverance on, wasn't you?
If the game was over, if the car went right, it's over. The car went left, and I just went. We went through the medium, and whatnot. And yep,
Damn, Jay.
scary situation, kid. I'm talking about pitch black, 3 in the morning type of ordeal.
Can't
Can't see nothing.
nothing out there but your headlights, huh?
Mm,
you know what that
My,
remind me of?
my
Um,
headlight. Go ahead, Nick.
no, I was gonna say that reminded me of me and my brother going up to West Virginia University at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock. Nothing but fog up there. And once you start going up that hill, there ain't no barricade going around that
They
hill.
got and those are foothills right there.
Mhm.
They right there on your yeah, they right there.
I,
All I know is that the scariest thing, because you know how like when you what up, young Curly?
Yeah, what do with y'all?
Ain't much, man. We cooling, man. Yeah, when you getting your joint braided, B.
As soon as I'm not busy.
Oh, I forget. Life of a teenager, man. Life is real.
Mm-hmm. All right,
You
I gotta
know.
get back. Shout out
All
Colin
right,
Kaepernick.
all right. Be safe. Be cool. What he say? He want to shadow Kaepernick.
He
he
said,
said, "Shout
shout
out,
out to Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, okay, cool. I respect that. They got the same hairstyle.
Oh my Jesus.
I mean, it's respectable. But yeah, like I was saying though, the car when it went through the medium, how it went through the grass and all that good stuff and whatnot. The scary thing about it was oncoming traffic. It was like a curve coming around. It was a turn. Yeah. Let's just say I'm glad the car stopped because what came around that corner was a big 18 wheeler. And if we didn't stop, he wouldn't have seen us. So it was a scary situation, scary
They
altogether. I
would have
mean, one
called
of
your
those,
head. You'd have called your ass the hood ornament, huh?
and it was one of those, like, if people don't believe in God, you better believe in miracles. When I
Wow.
say, because when I say the car stopped like that, and then when the state trooper came, he was like, "Yo, just follow me. We'll get off at the next exit. Whatever. We'll get to the nearest hotel." Yo, we following him. The car couldn't do no more than 20 on the highway. So he got his lights on, and we following him and whatnot. Tell me why? As soon as we pulled into the parking lot of the hotel, the car literally died rolled down the hill right into a parking spot.
What- Yo, what did you do?
Nothing. Just to,
How you get to why? How you get over there?
yeah, it was a messed up car accident. So I'll tell y'all about it later.
You the damn, bruh. Hey,
Yeah, it
just
was
don't
crazy.
travel. Just don't you travel on
I ain't,
Thanksgiving
Yeah,
I
and
ain't
I,
stay
going
your
nowhere.
ass home.
I say the late nights on them back roads probably the worst. If you can take the main road, take the main one. Don't take them back roads at night.
I put it to you like this. I used to be a night driver. I used to be one of those. I'm not getting on the road until midnight to start driving to take a trip. After that accident, I couldn't drive at night. And I'm just talking about as soon as the sun went down, past 9:30, 10 o'clock, I wasn't driving.
You got bad PTSD off of it now.
I had. I had. Um, I got over it. I could drive at night, but a piece of it still lingers in the back of my head. Like I still, it's
Yeah,
still,
you never
still
forget.
there.
Man. That's true. You never
And what I
forget.
mean, that happened. The accident happened over. I'm 45. It happened in my early 30s. Like I had to be about 32, 33, 33 the most. And I mean, to this day, like I'm not taking no road trip. Yeah, I get up at about 4 in the morning. We'll leave when the sun start coming up. What up, Nate?
Did y'all talk about it already? I see that apparently. I mean, did you, or at least did you see about this? That the Senate passed a legislation to reopen the government.
we
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
gotta go.
we kind of pointed it out. We kind of pointed
Yeah,
it
I'm
out
gotta
in
go
Okay.
to
the
work
opening.
tomorrow.
Yo, I would say, Nate, I'm happy about it, but I'm also kind of concerned because I know I understand what the fight is about, but again, if I don't want to get too Jay. You might want to throw a disclaimer up today. Let's throw disclaimer.
You would say that as I'm eating chicken, bro.
But you gotta be on ready. You know what I'm saying, Nate? You know the disclaimer. I can't say the disclaimer for myself. It wouldn't help me to say it.
The views and opinions of those here on the virtual man cave are those solely of that individual and that individual only. They do not represent the entire virtual man cave or the virtual man cave entertainment business. So again, anything you hear on here is only of Unc, Jay, myself, Corey, Troy, or Leo or Arthur.
We're very opinionated. Okay. So with that being said, thank you, Nate. And Jay, you owe him a thank you because he did do that while you was in the middle of your nom nom nom. So you give him props when you get a chance. But I also say this: I was with the fact that we wasn't working because
Yo, Nate,
of how we
I'm
were
scared
supposed
to
to take
tap that
care
link,
of.
Nate.
Let we'll talk about it afterwards.
I
Go ahead, Unc. My bad.
I was gonna say, okay, so like I said, I was with it because we were off because they was trying to keep the subsidies down for the health care. I think that's very important because I promise you when everybody gotta instead of paying $100 a month for health care insurance and now they gotta pay $500 or $600 a month, that's just absolutely highway robbery and it shouldn't happen, especially with the Affordable Care Act being what it does for everybody. So I was hoping that they get that taken care of. But here's the I mean, there's no bad side to this because this is what's going to happen. They open it up, people are going to start going to work, and then we're going to find out about the Epstein files. And that's going to open up some more. And they don't want all that.
You know,
But it's necessary.
you know what I was thinking that they were going to, and then they'll go shut it back down again in 6 months or something like that. Or within the next year they'll have another shutdown again.
And again, that's why they calling it a continuing resolution. instead of making it what it should be, which is a full budget. But again, that's because one side of the house, one side of these folks believe that that's how they can keep things at bay, and that's not how you're supposed to be doing. That's not how you're supposed to be doing politics. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a two-tiered system, they want to not play. It's not fair, but it's gonna happen, and they're gonna be. It's gonna get pointed out, and I think that it's still gonna. As far as the government is concerned, somebody is still gonna get it handed to them because it has to. So maybe later on they can fix it, but then again, we got to start looking at things. People should start paying attention to this now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that people can be sitting around and being quiet. Sometimes there's things where we can't do anything about it. I understand. But if there's an opportunity for y'all to make a difference, everyone should. Especially if you're worried about your own lives and how we got to live things here. So I say try to stay up on current events as best as possible. Please find your news sources reliably and make sure you're not being fed crap, disinformation, misinformation. Do your best to look up and look it up. You got phones. Look for real information. Stop just letting people tell you what's going on. So to sum
Especially
it all up, I'm happy to be going back to work. I really am. I'm glad that it is. But it also tells
He
me
say
this
that
though.
now. He say that now till the alarm clock go off.
I'm good with the alarm clock. Like I said, it's all good. I'm
Nah,
good
I'm
with
messing
that.
with
I
you.
can do it. I tell you what it has done though. It has opened my mind up to having to do what I need to do, which is I probably have to take care of business myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't be waiting around to have this type of quote unquote security, as far as working is concerned. It's time for us to start thinking along the lines of creating our own money and creating our own wealth so that we ain't got to worry about them taking quote unquote care of us. That's what's going to have to start happening with everybody. So I hope that this gives everybody the incentives of if you got a bunch of side hustles going on, work on your side hustles. If you're thinking about doing something for yourself to build your wealth and to build your own, you know, capital and everything in your name and what you need to do. This is the time to start thinking and doing it, folks.
Yeah, I'm opening up
Use
a
your ideas for that.
I'm opening up a hibachi barbershop karate dojo.
Is that what the people want?
Yeah.
Nate will laugh. I understand, Nate. That's
It
funny
just,
shit,
no,
because
it's
you know
just
what
like
I'm saying?
listen to that random name just come out of nowhere.
Yes, I did. I did. I really did. I was trying to be serious about it. It's the Unk Show. I'm
Yo,
trying to,
you know what the messed
yeah,
up
but
part is?
yeah,
I couldn't even say that twice
the
because I don't remember
hibachi
what I said.
the hibachi hobo haircut
I
and
said, yeah,
Kool Aid stand.
hibachi barbershop dojo.
The
Karate dojo.
hibachi barbershop
Karate
Dojo.
Dojo.
Karate dojo.
dojo
Nail salon.
nail salon. Right there it is. You know what I'm saying? Kick, bob, weave. You need a tuck? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got you.
Oh man. That's crazy. I'm glad we said the disclaimer. That's
That is what's going
crazy.
on. It
You
is
know
what
what,
it is.
Just because you married to an Asian wife, don't mean you get to do crazy stuff like that. Because they don't know who you married to, and you gonna get us in trouble. They
They
don't know
all
you from the
understand.
Far
They all
East.
go. They all go to get it there. That's what
They
they
don't know.
do.
I know, but you ain't gotta
They would
make
know better if they had the earphones. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Start listening.
Um,
Yo, you trying to see if I can get it. Yo, talking about
chill.
your
They
ass.
don't know you Blackanese, man. They don't know your wife. They don't know who your wife is, bro.
You
So they
gotta
don't
keep.
understand.
Hey, you gotta keep incognito around these people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you gonna get us in yo Art. I mean not Art, yo Nate. They gonna block this show. Like
Who
I'm so
gonna
dis
block it?
YouTube, you over here.
Why?
Cause you doing. Come on, man, you doing too much. You can't be doing that, bro. We
Nah,
get in
I ain't
trouble for
doing
that.
that bad. I ain't doing much.
He said it ain't that bad. That means it ain't good though. It
I
ain't
ain't doing
good.
nothing bad. They know what I'm talking about.
Oh, bro.
I probably got fans out there telling about he talking about us again. One, see,
Man.
I'm glad I had my finale already.
Yo, Nate, I just want to say thank you for being so professional.
We
Some
already
of
threw a
these,
disclaimer up, yo. We already threw the disclaimer up. We're
this is
good. We threw
crazy.
the disclaimer up.
Just because we put the disclaimer up doesn't mean that
I'm
it's
not
not the
going. I'm
green
not
light to be
going deep.
reckless.
Hey, I didn't do no walk. I didn't say anything out of the way.
Hey yo, pause.
I didn't do no walking. I didn't talk
Nah,
like them. I'm
nah,
good.
you said I'm not going in deep. Pause.
Oh, here we
Pause.
go again. Oh,
Flag on the play.
geez.
We're not even doing that. We're
Okay,
not
here we
playing
go.
those
All
games.
right.
No,
No
not
game.
not
Okay,
at
you
all.
got it, Jay. You got it. No
No,
game.
I
You got
know.
it, Jay.
No, I ain't. No, I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
Got
Pause.
it.
I ain't got it.
Got it.
Nope. I don't. Nope. I don't want it. Nate, you got it, Nate.
You got it,
Hey,
Nate.
I'm just chilling. You know,
You
y'all.
say that I'm a guest. They say
I'm on
Nate, I'm
like
a guest.
I already told you I'm on my 2 weeks right now. So
Nate said I'm on my 2 week furlough and I'm going back to work.
Oh my God, man.
Shit.
All right. All right, I'll leave it
Nah.
alone.
But listen,
I'll leave
y'all.
it.
We've been
Oh,
on here
wait,
for
hey, don't be going off yet. Hold up. I gotta ask this question. Nate,
hmm?
football wise,
Mm-hmm.
who you calling? Who the team now? Who the team to beat?
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna channel my inner J and channel the delusional part and say my 49ers. And then now I'm gonna, you know, I'm sticking with my
Ooh.
team. You know, so I'm gonna channel my inner J.
Oh. But your boys just got handed to by the Rams.
They
listen.
did. They acting like they won the Super Bowl. Though. I'm like, yo, we beat y'all early on in the season, so it's a split. It ain't like y'all swept us.
True
I
that.
don't appreciate you talking about you channeling your inner J. What is this you speak of?
Yeah, he was just saying he got devotion to his team, and he see that how you hold devotion to yours, that he is just matching energy right now.
You know,
I'm glad you cleaned it up for him because it was
I
about to
got
get
you, Jay.
real
I
ugly
didn't
and
want you to think
diabolical.
that he was talking dirty about you,
Because
but
it felt like that.
I wasn't. That
And
wasn't dirty,
you
Jay. It
know,
wasn't.
I
It
think
was. It
I
was.
think Nate,
Nate was being
because
real. He was being
I
real
was about
cool
to throw
about
on
that.
the hoodie, right?
No, Jay. No Assassin Creed, Jay. No
No
Assassin
Assassin's
Creed.
Creed.
No Assassin Creed,
Because
Jay.
Nate
No. You just
knows
say,
I got something in something in the chamber that if he keep playing, he
hey,
knows what
what?
it is.
Hey, what? Hey, I wasn't wearing it, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It wasn't me. That's rich people problem. That's rich
oh,
people problem.
I got one more thing that I want to be that's obscure in football.
What
Hey,
up?
y'all, do y'all think anything's going to happen to Antonio Brown, being that
Who?
he got extradited from Dubai back
Yeah,
here to the States for
yeah.
attempted murder
He
charges?
going to jail.
You think so, huh?
He going to jail.
Who he attempted murder?
I don't know, but whoever he did, he going to jail.
Come on, man.
I think it
See,
was
You
a
thought,
situation in Florida. I think it was.
oh, okay. But what you
listen,
think, that hell, yo? You think they gonna lock his ass up?
he going to jail.
You think he going to
We'll,
jail?
we'll have to see. You know. Also, you
Listen,
know, Rudy Giuliani got
shut
pardoned.
up.
Oh, yeah,
Who
that's
part of
the other
Rudy?
side. That's the other side of crazy.
Who,
That yeah, everybody that
who
was
do you think
involved with
pardoned
the
him?
2020 elections,
Trump
he
part of
just
Rudy?
yeah, he pardoned his ass. I
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm kind of disappointed in that, but you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna find out that all that's illegal, and they're all going back to jail. Especially now, they're gonna be like, we can't let this slide. Y'all gotta go back. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Rudy, your hair dye is running down your face again. You gotta go back to jail.
So Rudy ain't going to jail.
Rudy not in jail no more.
Wow.
I actually posted that in the
Yeah, you did. Yep.
on the group
Yeah,
page.
You know we don't look at nothing.
I
I
know.
do. I
I,
know, Nate. I watch it. Probably why I got a job going back to tomorrow.
Well, you won't be watching it because you gotta go back to work.
I'll listen to it on the way in.
That's a lie.
and I'll be on my couch.
Wow,
you
Nate.
you vacationing something, dog. You boy.
That's how
He
you
got
feeling,
that break.
Nate?
He got that break. He don't know what to do with himself. Nate, you better be good. It's gonna rain every day you off. You better not be messing
Oh,
it up,
why,
Nate.
yo, that is dirty. Nate wanted you to. He was hoping and wishing that you go back to work and everything, and now you wishing that it rained while he on vacation.
I just say I don't want it to. I really don't. It gets mushy down
Yo,
there
you
in
see that?
Houston.
It be your own people's,
It
Nate.
be getting mushy down there in Houston. I don't want it. I don't want him to have to stay at home because it's raining.
Nah, bro. You just wish that it rained on his parade.
No, I don't. I don't want that. I don't want. I take it back, Jay.
That's a lie. I
I
don't
take
believe
it
you
back.
now.
I want Nate to go fishing.
I don't know what I believe anymore from you, because you just wish that it rained his whole time.
It's gonna
You've
rain
been
now.
on a whole month and some change chilling, and we'll get paid for it, right? And in the
Don't
minute
hate
he
me. Don't
says,
hate me.
I'm not
Everybody.
I'm
I
not
told
hating.
y'all everybody
Wait,
should
wait,
get
wait.
furloughed. I said
Flag
that.
on the wait,
You
flag on
need
the
to furlough.
play.
You need to get furloughed.
I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating at all. You's the one that was hating on Nate because
I'm
Nate on
just saying,
vacation.
boy.
Yo, Nate, I want you to enjoy your vacation, bro. I want you to live
Have fun,
prosperous.
Nate. Go ahead.
No, no,
Go
too late.
fishing, Nate. Go
Nope,
fishing, Nate.
nope. I'm about to mute his mic because he's lying, Nate. He can't talk right now because he's lying to you. That ain't your real friend. That
That
ain't
ain't
your
my
real friend. Nate.
that ain't my wingman.
Nah, it ain't your wingman, bro. I got your back. I want you to enjoy it, live prosperous. You know what I'm saying? Do all wild endeavors. See, he come back. See, I'm a real friend. I'm blocking the hate. I won't let him talk again. I'm blocking the hate for you, Nate, because I'm your friend. I'm your wingman.
I ain't gonna block him on his own show.
Oh,
Because he
hey, that's what I said.
cuz, man. He
That's
was
what I'm
hating on you, Nate.
saying.
He was hating on your vacation, bro.
I wasn't. I promise you, bro.
You just
Nate,
said I hope it rain on your parade.
sleep like I slept, Nate. I want you to sleep long, sleep prosperously. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Don't drool on your pillow. Don't drool on the pillow. You wake up, oh, it's not cool. Don't do it.
Why is not cool?
Cause it's wet and nasty, and then it roll over.
I mean, that just mean you was sleeping good.
Right, pretty much.
Maybe so.
You know.
Should have stayed
But
on the other side though. Don't drool on it. That's the side you drooled with.
This dude got a hat that says "Gangsters buy flowers." You wanna know who wearing
who?
the hat? Kawhi
Where?
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. I'm watching the Clippers and Hawks game.
Then he probably laughs like this. Kawhi
Yeah,
Leonard.
why
That
you
dude is
hate why you hating on Kawhi Leonard?
because
Oh, I ain't
Kawhi
know.
Leonard is a robot.
I like Kawhi Leonard. I'm just saying
I'm
it's just
talking
funny
about
seeing the hat, and then it's like a burgundy hat with a flower on it, and it says "Gangsters buy flowers."
Nah, I'm just asking why Unc hating. What he do to you?
I'm that's not a Kawhi Leonard fan. How you get paid and you don't play basketball?
That's
Because he won a championship.
you can name a whole bunch of basketball players for that.
Who?
Who got paid? Who
They
got paid?
said that.
They said that they said that Kawhi Leonard in the last 500 games have only been able to be available for 63 of them 500. And this fool is getting $100 billion.
So he's saying he taking the Albert Hainsworth
Oh, he taking somebody's word. He taking the tutelage from somebody. Cause I just can't see how you can get paid to be hurt so much, boy. You talk about load management. You got load CEO. You ain't even management. You're HR, nigga. That's HR.
He got the Bobby Bonilla.
Word better than the Bobby.
Heard.
Better than the Bobby. He
Unc,
goes to the games wearing gangster hats with flowers.
Unc, we do I have your permission to close out the show? Because I tried to do it before you yelled at me.
Man, it's 150. Okay, I mean, I usually give me 90. Nate got 90 minutes on his last show.
man said he want 15 more minutes.
Nate got 90 whole minutes. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see if I can stretch mine out that long. So We
Hey,
can get all the coverage that he got. Nate,
Yo,
I got
Nate, you
hey.
see what you,
And
Nate,
while
you
we
see what you be
tripping,
doing,
I
Nate?
need y'all. I want y'all to all come back because season 2 of Major League baseball with Major League Nate, MLB Nate is coming back, y'all. He coming back. He just right now he
Nate,
say he on hiatus.
Nate, what show did he just say you had? Because I don't know what he said.
MLB with Nate.
that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. He just said the whole thing, Major League Baseball out.
MLB with Nate. It's coming back, y'all, for season number 2.
I told you he ain't your real friend, bro.
I just gave him props. I don't get you, Jay. I really don't get you.
You ain't
We the
say
only 2 shows
you ain't
that
say
really we sit here and we promote all the shows, and then you telling me I'm not giving my. I told him it's what's coming up, Nate. Season number 2, right? So I'm trying to give him props. I'm
but it's
already
Nate.
on season
Wait.
number 2.
Yo, but because you didn't say MLB Weekly Rundown with Nate the Great.
Oh, come on, bro. You the show announcer. I just sit here and make faces and move around extra than like looking like I got ADHD. That's what I do. I can't talk as smoothly as you. That's your
Well,
job.
I don't talk smooth. I stutter. I got a speech impediment. I say names wrong and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-mm. I own up. I own up to what I do. I talk fast for a reason. I try to get everything out really
Hey,
quick
the
before I
speech
make a mistake.
impediment.
Listen,
And
there's a
then, and
reason why
then, and
I
then,
talk
and
fast.
then, God damn it, you.
I say it. I gotta say it fast because if I start slowing down and thinking about it, I'm gonna say it wrong. So I'm gonna get it out real fast. I'm done. I said it. If you ain't hear it, that's your fault.
Oh man.
I'm not
Okay. All
talking
right,
fast. You listening slow. That's your problem right there. That's what I tell.
Catch that. Yeah, catch that. Yeah, catch me with that.
That's
Okay.
why I swear. I grew up around pimp players and pushers, and I can't say the last P because it's offensive. Where you go? You just disappeared. Look, your phone don't even want you to last the last 13 minutes. He's like, I'm tired. Look, the internet went out. He yelling at Vince. Can't hear him, Vince. What happened? Hook up my speakers. The Bluetooth ain't Bluetoothing. Oh, so I get in the show right now if I want to. Can't stop me.
We ain't got no audio for you, Unc.
Oh. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the Model Citizen J takeover right now for like the last 12 minutes because Unc ain't got no audio. He had to leave. Yo, that's crazy. He had to leave the whole studio real fast.
Got to reboot
Oh,
real
man.
quick.
Yeah, I see. All right, so he back. He in the backstage. I should just leave him back there and just end the show right now while he's in the backstage. But I ain't gonna do that to my OG like that, man. Cause that's my dog, yo.
I don't have school tomorrow.
I'm back.
We see. We glad that you back, man. I was about to end the show on you, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it to the God.
We'll do it now. Hey, before we end the show though, Jay, I would like to
Yeah.
say Happy Veterans Day to all my other veterans out there. Yo, thank you for your service. Y'all, hey, nobody's forgotten about y'all. Take care of yourselves out there. Love it.
Word, man. Happy Veterans Day. I just want to say thank you. You guys are the reason. And when I say you guys, no gender involved. I'm just saying I appreciate everybody who's in the service because whatever you do in the service, it allows me to live over here and do whatever I want to do. And I get to crack jokes and be silly and whatnot. So thank you. All right. You took the time out to join the service for whatever your reason was. I don't need to know your reason. It don't matter to me. It's not my reason. It's your reason. So it's personal. But I will say thank you.
I was low key in my bag.
I respect the job you do. I may not respect how your government, how our government treats you and whatnot, but just understand that for what it's worth, I appreciate you. And
And remember, you go to any one of these buffets, they'll probably give you a free meal this time. So get
And
on out there.
if anybody's out there jacking stolen valor, you're a sucker. You didn't
Word,
earn it. You didn't
word.
earn it. I think me personally, I think if you get caught jacking stolen valor, you need to get punched in your mouth, yo. Nah,
I,
for
I
real,
agree.
because
I agree 100%.
you
I'm
perpetrating a
only laughing
fraud.
because it keep
You
it's
over
a
here
little bit
walking
easier when
around
I
talking
said it,
about you
right?
got ribbons and all this type of paraphernalia that says you was in a war and you ain't never do nothing. There's people who really served in that war who head is messed up. Like they might have came back home
It's
physically
more than
fine,
that, yo. It's more than
but
that. That's
mentally
right.
they scarred from what they seen over there, and you over here fronting. Yo, they need to punch you in your face 2 times, yo. Boop boop. You need to get the 2-piece chicken wing with a combo. You know what I mean? Don't forget the soda and the biscuit. Give them the soda and the biscuit. You know what I mean? Because that's a real ordeal. I have family members who served in the service. I have friends who served in the service and whatnot, and it's real. So salute to you guys, and you ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow's your day. Enjoy it. I hope you get somewhere. You get a free meal, for real.
Yes,
Um,
indeed. And that.
Go ahead, Nate.
No, I was just piggybacking with you. Said same thing. Salute to all the soldiers like Unc, like yourself, all everybody that served. And say all of my family members, retired and current that are currently serving and did serve. Salute to all of y'all. Especially my main OG who I always talk to, my pops. Navy veteran, 22 years. Um, he's I know he's out right now having a good time where he's at. But just salute to all of y'all and everything that you do and everything that you have done.
And for all of us that are government workers out there, the same thing. Keep y'all heads up. And for the rest of America, y'all think about what we got to do to keep what we got. Keep your heads up, y'all. Keep y'all heads up.
Listen. On that note, we just want to say thank you on behalf of the virtual man cave, on behalf of D Rigger, on behalf of Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? Love is love. We out of here, yo. Peace.